think shorts are really working. So if you're a content creator and you're trying to give informative, like knowledgeable type of content, teaching type of content, make a short version, has to be 60 seconds or less, and make a long version.
In this video, we've got none other than YouTube extraordinaire Ian from Evolve Media talking about how to be successful in getting leads on YouTube. So stay to the end because Ian's going to share some real secrets and some stuff I've never heard before. So I'm going to hear it now. Ian, thanks for being here. First, what's one thing that you've seen on YouTube that's changed over the last year?
Hey, thanks for having me on the channel, John. To be honest with you, over the last year or so, there hasn't been the biggest change, at least that I've seen, but short form content is definitely making more of a search results impression share. I mean, basically, you can do a search query and you're going to see a lot more shorts, 60 seconds or less videos showing up high in the search results. And I think it's because YouTube knows that people are sometimes querying for just a quick answer. They don't need a 5 to 10 or 20 minute video. And so I think shorts are really working. So if you're a content creator and you're trying to give informative, like knowledgeable type of content, teaching type of content, make a short version, has to be 60 seconds or less, and make a long version. And shorts are going to probably get more views than your longs.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I watched Hormozy talk about this recently, and he was talking about going for pure value over entertainment. Like, what's your view on like value versus entertainment for those videos?
I mean, it's tough. It really depends on like, who is your audience? Are you making it for business people? Are you making it for kids? Are you making it for people that are just trying to create, consume mindless content? So, I mean, it depends on your niche, but I would say both. I mean, because even though you're trying to inform and give value, you want it to be entertaining and keep them along for the ride. Mr. Beast and a lot of people out there, their goal with the average view duration is 70%. So, if your video is 10 minutes, 7 minutes needs to be like the average place where people drop off. So entertainment is going to be a big part of that. If people are getting value, and I'm guilty of this, if I'm getting value from watching one of Alex Hormozy's video, that's great and all, but if it's boring and he's just standing at a whiteboard the entire time, it's going to be hard to get through that, even though I know if I stick around, I'm going to learn something new. So, honestly, with that being said, I feel like entertainment may be a little bit higher of an importance than value.
Yeah, great insight. Once you've done this, you've creating the content, are there any niches or any specific verticals that you'll be making content for now if you were starting again?
Oh, man. I can't really say what's trending right now, like just purely based on like just trying to get in on something that's a quick trend or a quick wave. If I could go back 5 to 10 years, I would probably make a ton of kids content because I see these kids channels are getting like 5, 10, 20 million views because the kids are watching them like 5 times. And if the parents are turning it on as like the cheapest babysitter out there, then, you can get millions of views very quick and easily. So if I could go back in time, I would say start one of those channels. But, I would just say start a channel that's true to your passions and hobbies. I make videos for Amazon sellers, but I actually have a lot of hobbies as far as going to the mountains, going camping, going ATV riding, just getting outdoors in general. So I'm trying to create content that's outdoorsy, as well as my business related content, as well as like news related content, just cool stories and news related stuff out there. So I'm actually doing a lot of different stuff. And the way that I see it is that like, look, if you're an outdoorsy person and you're also an e-commerce seller or a business owner, and you're also a news person that likes cool stories and stuff, if you like all 3 of those, you're going to really love me, and you're going to probably want to do business with me at some point after watching my different videos and the content that I create. On the other side of that, if you like news and you like Amazon, and maybe you see my news video and then that introduces you to my Amazon content, that's another way to get new people into my channel and watching my videos. And then on the other side of it, on an SEO data side of it, if you can get shorts that are getting 5, 10, 15,000 views, that actually helps your unrelated long videos rank higher because now Amazon is seeing, oh, wow, you're actually getting some good views. So we're going to organically rank your long form, boring business content a little bit higher because you're basically getting credibility in YouTube's eyes.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love the idea of news as well. Yeah, I didn't think about that. But I think like, anything that's just building out your brand and your interest and sharing your opinion, I guess builds a more holistic view of you as a person as opposed to just tips and tricks in different ways.
Yeah, and I would say it's polarizing. Some of the things that you're going to say and do and be interested in are going to either attract certain people, and they're going to be very attracted to you because they're like, holy cow, I didn't know that John lives in Vietnam. I love Thailand and I love, that area or whatever. And maybe they're going to be more attracted to you because they learned that you're also into that. But then people that are against Vietnam for whatever reason, they're going to be like, oh man, John lives in Vietnam. I'm not trying to follow him anymore. Yeah, so it's going to pull in some people. It may push some people away, but ideally you want to put out content that pulls in people more rather than pushes some people away.
Love it. So one last thing then, if you're doing YouTube, you've got some traction, you've got some subscribers. What's the best way to convert those subscribers into potential leads or customers, whether it's for a product or whether it's for a service?
So what I have is a free digital download bundle. I mean, it's really a bundle at this point because it started with just an Amazon listing checklist. And I would just, in my YouTube videos, every single YouTube video, always have a call to action. And I would say, go to amzchecklist.com to get access to my free Amazon listing checklist. But as I looked at the conversion rate of that opt-in page, I think it started at like 25 or 30%. And I was pretty happy with that. I was like, wow, that's pretty good. I started creating more free digital downloads, and I had the option to either create them as a separate landing page and domain name, or just wrap it in under that AMZ checklist opt-in funnel. And I just decided to wrap it in under that. So I created and launched a product launch guide and an Amazon organic ranking ebook, and put them in there, as well as coupled it with a free Amazon listing audit where it's a Zoom call, and I'll literally pull up, the seller's exact listing page, and I'll give them direct feedback on how to make better and different main images, what kind of videos to get created, what they should do with their A+ content, all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of more of a one-on-one consulting. So you'll get all of this value just by opting in and giving me your email address. And now I just checked recently, and the conversion rate on the page is about 65%. So, 6 people out of 10 people will actually opt in and give me their name, email, and then sometimes their phone number. I made the phone number very optional, and I made it very clear this is optional if you want to give me your phone number. And I found that before it was very clear that it was optional, it was kind of just like, just give me your phone number. It didn't actually say fully like optional. The conversion rate there was like 40%, but then when I made it very clear that it was optional, then it bumped up to 60% because I was mostly just collecting their name and email. Some of the people, though, I do still get their phone numbers.
Well, I love it. And thank you so much for sharing. I mean, that's going to be super cool for anyone watching this who wants to get into YouTube or, want some little tips, because I definitely think I'm going to apply some of what you just said. So thank you for sharing. How can people get in touch with you if they want to, Ian?
So yeah, like I said, amzchecklist.com is if you want to go and get the listing checklist, the whole bundle of things. If you do sell a product online or specifically on Amazon, you can also book a Zoom call with me, or you can just go to our website, amz.com, to look at our pricing, our portfolio, if you're looking to get some content created for your product that you sell online. Or you can just connect with me over YouTube. Just search Evolve Media Agency or Ian Smith on YouTube, and you should be able to find my channel. And I'm very accessible. If you want to jump on a Zoom call with me, you can go to amz.com and you can just book a Zoom call with me right there.
Love it. Well, thank you for sharing. If you don't know what we do here at Seller Candy, we make it so you never need to talk to seller support again. We believe the worst part about selling on Amazon is dealing with Amazon. So if you've ever had any issue with Amazon, you know what the pain is like. Go and check out our site, sellercandy.com, and you can book a call with an expert to see if you are a good fit to work with us. So thanks so much for being here, Ian, and see you again very, very soon.
Thanks, John.